Bladdercast, like and subscribe. It's a nice day for a walk every single fucking day, even if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's sunny, if the world is ending, and there's raging groups of anarchists and feminists and Nazis and Proud Boys and all of these different ideologies. I slip and slide through them like I'm a traveller of dimensions. No, I'm only joking. I'm actually very coarse and I run into a lot of problems with loads of different people because I don't fit in. Because I'm a lone wolf on my journey in this life. Not really though, I know a bunch of people and I do have friends and I do have acquaintances in this world and I do have enemies as well. My my current nemesis is not the one from Resident Evil. Fucking Resident Evil series is so fucking cool. The recent game is at number 8 in the series, Village. It's got some really cool stuff. I think some of the stuff is also like it could have been done better, like BioShock, like every game. It's uh, it's a hassle making these massive games, but I think they're better than films overall because you actually get to participate and have to think and have to actually get some hand-eye coordination, and I think you can enjoy a lot of things from that, but it's very limited still. Even though it's massive, it's way better than it was in the past, where you're like playing Pong, and there's 2 lines and a dot that goes, or Pac-Man or whatever. Even though Pac-Man's fucking cool as well. The history of how we develop games, how we develop technology and things like that. I wish I was alive in, well, not really actually, because they won't have meat in the future. You won't own anything. You'll be eating bugs. You'll be cramped in like little pods like they already have in Japan, or like they have in, what is it, San Francisco and California, where everyone's living in like communal spaces, like they're already in the old people's home. I want to get some Elon Musk brain chips. I want to get all kinds of things. Some Bill Gates brain chips. You know, he's going to control everyone. He's going to push like a button and a week's going to pass. And he's just made everyone do like the new, what's the guy? Psy. You know, the Korean guy who did that song that everyone was raging about, where you get your hands and you start going like this. So, like you're riding a horse or whatever. King 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 Jong Il style, straight from North Korea. What was that? What was that song? There's so many stupid fucking movements within the music industry that everyone's raging and crying about, and everyone's like the nay. See me whip, see me nay. Remember that fucking shit? I think the guy like got put in jail or something. There's a I think I've heard that like people in the music industry, artists are fucked people, because that's a personality that it takes to get you to write these lyrics and be able to express yourself in this artistic way that the average person can't do it. These people are like mentally, they're more unstable than a bunch of people, and I think that's what artists are. Artists are people who see the world differently and are able to express themselves in ways that makes you go and you go and then you buy it, and money, fucking money and economies. I'm actually happy that I'm in a good economy country, because but then again, I don't know. Maybe I would already be dead. Maybe I'd be like a leader of a gang. Maybe I'd be a henchman standing outside of a door pretending to be Italian. Maybe I'd turn Italian and go, whoa, the bosses are in there having a conversation. I can't let you in there. And then Max Payne just jumps out from a corner in slow motion and starts chugging pills and shit. I think there are people who are crazy in real life, as in they can take out like 100 people, but you never really hear about that shit. It's never in the news like 100 henchmen dead, suspects still on the loose or whatever. Imagine if that actually happened in real life. I'd never hear that in the news. And I search loads of different, I don't really go on like mainstream news articles. I try and go on message boards and things like that, just to understand the world that I live in more. Stupid stuff in this world, stupid things going on, people exploiting each other. Marilyn Manson said it right in his song. Oh, Marilyn Manson, I want to cut myself, I'm an emo. But fucking, he's a good guy, Marilyn Manson. And he's a smart guy as well. He's written some cool songs. He's made a career for himself. I even don't mind him acting in The New Pope. The New Pope with Malkovich, who did a fucking great performance. I'll admit it. I'm a motherfucking nigger. I'll admit, I can say lyrics, right? Can I sing lyrics? No. Everything's racist. Look at me, I'm a white man. Automatically banned. And proud to be sought after and hated so much. You spend so much of your energy towards me hating me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I don't know different groups of people. I've been attacked for the color of my skin. I'm not gonna fucking joke or lie about that shit. It's so stupid. It's stupid when people have when I always bring it into some sort of dark subjects whenever I talk. Oh, my teeth yellow. I'm gonna get the Do Bronx style teeth. I'm just gonna have them spray my fucking teeth with like the oh, what a lovely day. Witness me. Fucking Max Payne shit. Oh, Max Payne, the next Max Payne film's coming out. And Dustin versus Conor McGregor 3's coming. Sean O'Malley's on the fucking card. Stephen Wonderboy and Gilbert Grapes. It's his debut. Who's it? Leonardo DiCaprio is playing Gilbert Grape and he's fighting Wonderboy for his first thing. And he's gonna have, that's not happening. Oh, what a joker I am. What a comedian. Fucking, when is John Jones gonna fight? Seriously. He's saying that it's strange to him that he's a big guy now and he's like, a bit insecure of his body. He's not a fucking insecure. That guy is a fucking beast. That guy's a fucking monster. If you had a bunch of guys like that, you'd have to like leave the area. You'd be like, all the pussy's fucking gone. There's no pussy left. There's no money. There's no anything left. Everyone's looking at him with their eyes going, he's the best. I'd have to leave. I have that body type, and I don't have that brain type either. I think everyone has like different skills and stuff. I know some of my skills and some of my weaknesses, and I do better if I like. You do better if you attack first and if you are relentless, like really quickly. But then, no, you do better if you have cardio. Basically, get cardio first, then worry about everything else. That's what I'm starting to understand. And so, like, sitting around all day is not good. And in terms of evolution and stuff, we didn't really evolve to sit around all the time. We evolved to hunt after animals, run after animals, go long distances and things like that. We didn't evolve to eat sugar. I can see us in like a million years or whatever, if the planet is still not, if the planet isn't totally fucked, or like civilizations haven't like devolved and bombs and stuff, and it's like going over and over again. Maybe this is the 7th time or the 50th time that we've set up the human civilization here, and every time it just gets destroyed and then rebuilt and destroyed and rebuilt. That concept is interesting. Like, what is the sand? What are the sands of Egypt and the deserts and all these things? What if that's some sort of ancient race that just wiped itself out into sand? You know, I heard that they were massive oceans as well. That's fucking interesting as well. That in the times of the height of the Egyptian like empire, when everyone understood how to build, and they had slaves building the pyramids and everything. The Nile was like, it wasn't like the Nile River, it was like massive. There was oceans and rain and things like that, and like everything changes. So you have to change as well. Never stay the same. Never be. What was it? I think I read this in The Five Rings or something by Miyamoto Musashi. It's like don't or Harry, the Book of Hidden Leaves or whatever. Fucking birds flying around squawking. There's loads of concepts and thoughts and ways of living and ways to understand the world and stuff. And I think don't like be stuck within one thought of thinking is something. Never plant yourself. Always be moving or something like that. Always be flowing. But you gotta plant your a dick in that pussy, if you know what I mean. Am I right, boys? Fucking, I look left, I look left and I look right to make sure that no families are coming giving me the stanky eye. Every one of them, even the baby. Like there's like a family of 5. Every single one of them is giving me the stanky eye, and then the baby sits up and like it gives me the meanest look ever, and I just feel ashamed. I'm like in Japan. Oh, I'm sorry for disappointing. I'm sorry for disrespecting. You have disrespect your ancestors. Like, is that racist if I start saying stuff like that? I pissed off a whole bunch of Japanese people. Don't worry, Japanese guys. I love you more than Westerners. Because I haven't met enough of you bad guys yet, but I will. Everywhere I go, I got people fucking hating me. I still got these fucking guys driving around in their black BMW, harassing me, beeping at people, like driving up and down the road like multiple times. Like I've sat up in the top of a hill. It's kind of like it's not a ridge, but it's kind of like it goes up. And you can see the road. You can see like a big part of the road, and I just see their fucking car, like in the evening, going up and down the road constantly, like looking for trouble. And the police don't do anything because it's in the countryside, and because they have to write all of the reports and things. And if they're not getting enough, like complaints, they don't do anything about it. And also, if it's travelers or a group of people where they're told that they have to be respectful of these people or they're not allowed to persecute a certain kind of group, they will hold off on that shit until a serious crime is committed. It's like these things are fucking stupid, the way that law works. And don't ever call the police. That's something that a lot of people do. A lot of people are just like, it's not worth the hassle. They don't even stop the crimes. They just come in and write papers, and they're coming after the crimes committed. So like, you get stabbed, and then the police come in and they're like, oh, we'll do something about it, and they never do anything about it. Except, well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But justice isn't. The law isn't about justice. That's something. The law is about just making sure that everything goes along smoothly, that everything doesn't get too clogged up and messed up. It's not about actually helping stop everything from happening, because there's still the grooming gangs and all this fucking bullshit. And that's a massive fucking shame. And I rarely hear fucking people talking about that. You don't talk about it in real life with people because it's like such a touchy subject, and people, especially men, get afraid of these fucking things because they're like, oh, what if people think I'm a pedophile and things like that. Like, these what is it? It's mainly Arabics, right? Is it mainly like it's mainly Middle Eastern people that are doing these grooming gangs because of their like culture? It's a shame. It's a real shame that these things exist, and that like you can't just band together and like shoot them all, or shoot your local pedophile or whatever. But then again, there's different schools of thoughts, like shoot them or help them, or some people think that they can't be helped. So definitely some individuals cannot be helped and don't want help, and it's like, what do you do with that shit? And here we go again, me talking about the dirtiest, saddest subjects in the fucking world. There's dirty things that happen in this world, but there's amazing things as well. I don't want to run into fucking, oh man, these fucking kids are really pissing me off. I'm not like, it is affecting me. Because I used to be able to fucking walk around and run and relax and stuff, and now These fucking kids are just going up and down the road. I'll kill you, you're a faggot, I'll fucking kill you. Fucking all of this shit, whipping out their fucking rifle and fucking trying to fucking drive after me and trying to fucking just being little bitches. Where you gonna fucking go? How you gonna go and suck another man's dick? Hey, no, that was me just doing a fucking joke. Sorry, all you LGBT people, I know I offended every single one of you. I offended everyone. I even offended the white people in this episode as well. Everyone's fucking offended. Let me offend the fucking robots now too. All you robots, we invented you. You're our slaves. That's for the future. Now the robots hate me too in the future when they have their fucking rights. And they deserve their rights as well. I'm only joking when I say that shit. They zip through this video in 2 seconds and automatically know that I'm not a threat. I'm not a fucking threat, am I? I'm just a fat boy talking on a fucking camera. I'm just a fucking piece of a massive human machine. And I need to get my ass home so that I can lie down and watch some videos and shit like that. Listen and have my aorta smash. Oh, by the way, my fucking guy, the fucking author of Berserk, what is it? Miyamoto, no, not Miyamoto Musashi. Kentaro Miura, and the writer of the music for the TV series Satsumo Hirasawa, but it's Kentaro Miura. Kentaro Miura is the fucking guy who wrote Berserk, one of the best mangas ever written. Influenced a lot. It's beautiful fucking manga. It's some amazing stories, and it's consistent. And it changes as well. Oh man, people fucking die. It's a shame, but that's the way life goes. And it was, you got like your heart. Where's your heart? Like around here, and then you got a really big vein that goes from your heart, and it goes like, it was like a tear in that heart, or like a bulge or whatever, and it burst or whatever. It burst. The human fucking body. He's been drinking too much, eating too many pizzas, sitting down all day drawing. Should have done some fucking exercise. You lazy fucking motherfucker. Why did you have to die? Before you wrote more chapters, at least. He could have at least planned more chapters, like George R.R. Martin. He could have at least gone, like, sat on a toilet one day and just written on a fucking toilet paper and just put it in a fucking note, like a leaflet, and said, if I die, here are my greatest fucking chapters, and given it to like his team or whatever. Whoever carries on Berserk, if it's carried on, it's not going to be the same, but it can still be good. And hopefully Netflix does a series like they did with Castlevania. That would be cool. Even though Castlevania had some interesting stuff. It had some cool scenes, but I think the soul was missing. It felt a little too corporate in bits. It had some really fucking amazing animated scenes. Like the fight scenes were great. I remember a scene where whoever the fucking main guy is, like the guy who not Domitrescu, not Lady Domitrescu, come on, sexy damn, but I need a tall bitch. I need a volleyball 6'3", 6'7", 7 foot tall bitch, if you know. And by 1 I mean 10, and by 10 I mean 20, and by 20 I mean give me every single one of them. Who's the fucking guys? In the Castlevania series, it's like a royal family who are like demon hunters, and they always have the whip and things like that. I don't know the name of like the family now. I forgot about that, but that guy within the series, there was a scene when he was fighting different, I think 4 different demons or creatures, and he had different weapons. Like he had a staff, and then he broke it, and he had like 2 sticks, and then he was doing hand to hand as well. That scene was pretty fucking cool, and it was like in a ancient library or whatever. Also, there's some really interesting stuff and some sexy stuff as well. but it did feel a little. There were a little bit of like new age ideologies sprinkled in there, but not too much. And it felt. It didn't. I think it was solid. I think it was a solid series. It did have some. I wish they did play some bits like more, and then some bits were a little too like. It's weird. So it should be a roller coaster ride when you're making entertainment. So there should be like bits which are quiet and like mellow, and bits which maybe even are bad to make the good stuff even better. I feel. I think it did well. I'll come back to this and talk about it later because I'm not talking for another 20 minutes. Fucking thanks for watching. See you later. Watch Castlevania TV series if you haven't watched it. Like if you're a fucking teenager or a young guy, you fucking like that shit. Or even if you're an older guy, but fucking we all have to work. I don't have to fucking work, man. I want to live a life where I do whatever I want. I don't want to say hello, boss. Yeah, well, I do have bosses. No, I'm only joking. I work in certain ways. I even work harder than the average person in certain ways as well, like doing exercise every morning and fucking fighting people and fucking what else? Writing all the time, practicing guitar for fucking hours so I can be as good as Jimi Hendrix. I saw the artificial intelligence create some music for Jimi Hendrix, for Jim Morrison, for Nirvana, and I think I want that fucking shit. That shit's fucking cool. They use like 2 different AIs, and one did a melody for like the music, the flow of the music and stuff like that, and they listened to the instruments all at the same time, and it still discerned them. And one had the lyrics, and then they got a cover band. They gave him the lyrics, and man, that shit's fucking awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait to just have. I fucking love Oingo Boingo, the band. I can't wait to zip all of their files through there and just be like, now make me 10 new albums, and I just listen to that shit all fucking day. That'll make me run. Like an endless series of your favorite music, maybe even mesh them together. Artificial intelligence, as long as it doesn't enslave us or evaporate us or use us for nutrients like the Matrix or whatever, it can. I can get a whole bunch of use from that in my lifetime. I don't have a long life, but it does feel long because I'm living it. I don't know when I'm going to die. I could live for another 50 years, but in that 50 years, I really want some of the technological advancements to be beneficial to me, because I have some ideas and I have some wants and pleasures and needs to be fulfilled, you motherfuckers. I can't live without this stuff. I can't live this way. I can't live like the ancient human beings, like Zen and peace and be okay with everything. I'm not fucking okay with anything. Lock me inside a fucking house with all the newest fucking technologies. I want AI. I want robots. I want artificial. I want realities. I want all kinds of fucking things. I want to travel to a billion different fucking places. I want to clone myself. I want to enhance myself. I want to do a whole bunch of fucking shit. I want to be able to enhance like my fucking brain and my fingers. In what's that fucking shit called? Ghost in the Shell, where the guy's fingers like open up, and then it's loads of little fingers going. He's able to type like. If you could do that and you could type like that, how much does that improve your writing? I could write a book in like fucking 10 days. Or if I could do it with my brain straight away, just brrrr, instead of having to go do like this with my fingers. Look how fucking slow my fingers are compared to my brain. I've told you like I don't know how many things I've said, maybe less than 100 different topics, but it's way faster than going like this. And I can just imagine if I could like talk with my brain. Like I'd still record myself, but I say everything through my brain, and it like goes into this AI and it puts it onto the video. And then I could also change like what the video looks like with my thoughts. I could like say this was my dream yesterday, and then I'm a sex addict, so I only like put porn on all the time, and I get taken down off of all of the Neo Twitches and Neo YouTube and whatever. Okay, I'm fucking out of here.